Hey, welcome to the show. It is me, your girl, Labor Lee, aka Cat Lee. Let me know if you can hear me first, because I don't want to miss. Okay, good. Okay, so welcome to the show. It is me, your girl, Labor Lee, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
yeah, you up in here. That's where we at with it right now. Um, guess what, y'all? I don't know why I know why I'm pumped. I'll tell y'all about it in a minute. But guess what? Today, my darlings, today is Media Monday. Today is the day that we sit down and we have a conversation about all the what's happening right now in the world. Well, I try to put it in 1 hour, but whatever. But yeah, we come and talk about what's going on of the world and who did what and why they did it and all that good stuff. But it's Media Monday. Yeah, that's what today is. I'm in a good mood today, so this should be fine. I'm in a good mood because I finally, for the most part, got the studio together. I deserve a hand clap. I know I got one on the soundboard. I gotta look for it. But yeah, I finally. I took my time this weekend to make sure I got some things done. Did some cleaning and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I'm in a great mood, man. I'm in a great mood. Oh yeah, I get some applause. Yay! I'm in a great mood. All right. So anyway, um, I'm in a great mood. Actually, I gotta switch to the other mouse because it's something that I'm gonna have to put on the screen, and I can only do it from this monitor. But anyway, so yeah, it's Media Monday. Before. Oh yeah, oh yes, because I need to clip this for soundbite anyway, baby. But um, let me just say this. Thank you, Doc, for saying this. A you big purr. A you big purr. Okay, so anyway, let's keep it moving. We got stuff to get into this evening. It's been a very eventful last few days. Um, I did say you didn't get my response. I sent you a message back, Doc. I said thanks, Boops. Thank you. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. I was checking my email. I don't know why I was checking my email. I usually don't try to check it while I'm on my days off, and I was supposed to be in here working, but whatever, child. Let me say these things. You can join the conversation anytime that you would like to. We welcome that. We invite that. We love when you join the conversation. You can call in or send us a text. The number's 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. Please be advised that if you call in, you will be live on air. So how you people hear you, that's on you. That's not on me. If you text, I will read the text verbatim out loud. Yeah, I'm doing that. You could ask me to drop the link, and I might, as long as I don't see no crazy behavior in the back office. I swear, y'all, I don't have time for that. I don't want to see your Peter Weeders. We don't want to see your Peter Weeders. That's not what we do over here. So just keep that nonsense over there, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Yeah. Want to come on this show? You want to talk to me about some type of business, perhaps? You just want to say hi. You got some GAB for me to spell while we on a GAB beat, or sometimes that been. Definitely better not be a court case because I'm definitely spelling that. But whatever the case may be, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Again, the email address is contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Yeah. And then Doc just said it, but I'm going to put this on the screen too. Yeah. Hit the like button, y'all. We need the likes. We want them. We want more of them. Hit the like button. Yeah, do that for me, please, if you don't mind. if you don't mind, but please like, share, and subscribe to this lovely ensemble we got going on over here. And check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. I'm probably not gonna be putting our cash app up at the end of the show anymore because, as you can see, it's underneath my name. When we do the show every night, when we do the show now, and as you can see, there has been a change, which is now I gotta correct that in my little bandit thing, but now it's ambitiously ENT $ capital A, but ambitiously ENT. I'm trying to, make everything go together. It shouldn't be mismatched. So yeah, that's what it is now. Um, that's what it is now. Anyway, so before we get started, let me do this one thing, and I'll be right back. And then we got some things to talk about, honey. We got some things to talk about. Yes. Be right back. Hi, my ambitious ones. I'm so excited to talk to you about Transcending Sound and their amazing aromatherapy product line. It's like you get a lot for your buck with them. With each candle or wax melt scent, it comes with a playlist. That's crazy, right? Each playlist is based in hip-hop, R&B, and or jazz. One of my favorites is called Fly Love Song. I burn it on a regular. It's grown and mature scent with a 4-hour and some change playlist to go along with it. Now, to smell, you get touches of jasmine, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I highly recommend. So if you're big on aromatherapy like I am and you love hip hop, R&B, and jazz, this is where you need to be. So make sure you use our discount code ambitiously15 to receive 15% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a vibe. Catch that vibe. Little aromatherapy and some good music to go along with it. You can't lose. AU Big Power. Good music, good smells, good aroma, good vibes. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, you got to coordinate. So I was trying to get that done. I did get that done over the weekend. But listen, I wanted to start this particular episode off with some lovely news because, well, we already know how I feel about Mobb Deep. We know how I feel about Nas. We know how I feel about the Wu-Tang Clan. We privy. If you paying attention, you know I love me some Big L. But this news is some Mobb Deep news. So this is the first time I've ever been able to mention anything about them since I've been doing this podcast. So he said, yes, we do. Listen here. Listen here. So what if I did? But anyway, so this is the first time I've ever actually reported anything. I talk about Mobb Deep every time I do a show, but I never reported anything Mobb Deep newsworthy anyway. But so let's just get to it. So Trey Chaney and J.D. Williams, former stars of the acclaimed TV show The Wire, which, if you don't know what The Wire is, let me explain. It's a TV show that was based upon happenstances that happened in the city of Baltimore. Some of them are true stories. Well, it's like fiction intertwined with nonfiction. We'll say that, to say the least. But a lot of truth within that show. Let's just say that. I know everywhere I go, they were like, "Oh, it's because you're from Baltimore. Is it like The Wire?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you have no clue. It's worse, bitch. It's worse. Sorry, I watch my mouth." But anyway, so former stars of the acclaimed TV show The Wire are actively campaigning to portray legendary rap group Mobb Deep in biopic. And in their luck, Havoc is a big fan of their resume. I'm excited just for the news that we get in a biopic. What? did that just go over our heads because we just heard that they was campaigning to be them ninjas, but really we just overlooking the fact that we getting a Mob Deep biopic. That's crazy. But anyway, I can't wait to watch. I need this. I need to see me a Mob Deep biopic. Yeah, really. Doc said really interesting. New news to me. I'm just saying, but that's what they saying. So on Friday, Chaney celebrated his reunion with Williams on a new episode of 50 Cent's BMF series and put himself starring as Havoc and JD as the late Prodigy on his next vision board. I mean, okay, so maybe they campaign. I think that 50 gonna have something to do with that though, if it happened. So here's what Trey Chaney said. History continues to repeat itself. Yo, I want that Mob Deep story next. Me and JD can play Havoc and Prodigy. Havoc is my brother. And when Prodigy was here in the physical form, we chopped it up plenty of times. I even starred in one of his videos. I'm gonna push for this to happen. All right, so maybe we not getting a biopic, but just the idea of having one is genius. So Havoc says I couldn't find a better pair of iconic actors to portray and capture the legacy of Mob Deep. Listen, I'm here for it, baby. Just give it to me. Already. Give it to me. I want it. Oh, sorry. My bad, y'all. But I want it. I want it. Shout out to anybody watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I want it. I want it. Listen. I want it. All right. So Doc said, oh, Doc didn't say I want it. I said I want it, but Doc said Queen's Connection 50 could be a producer role for real. Sounds good so far. Yeah, and then he set up that little situation down there in Shreveport, Louisiana. They done gave that nigga the key to the city and all that. So I would, if anybody did that, I would look to 50 to do it. I'm just saying. If anybody was to make something like that happen, who better than 50 to make it happen? I'm just saying. So yeah, give it to me. I want it. I'm here for a Mob Deep biopic. And it wouldn't be on Lifetime anyway. They don't do them. But I don't know that I want a BET to handle that either. I don't know that I want a VH1 to handle this situation either. I definitely don't want it on Tubi. Yeah, I'm gonna need some bigger hands on that one right there. I would definitely be here for that. Oh, I would be here for that. All right, so y'all, I guess I could start it off with no, we're gonna start it with this one, and then we'll get into Stevie Wonder in a second. Give it to Hulu. I don't know if I want it on Hulu even. Nah, not Lifetime. Give it to Hulu. Maybe Hulu. Maybe. Let's hear. Let's hear the Be More accent. Hey, hey, as Fonzo Riley would have said back in the day. Hey. So anyway, it wasn't enough for the game. I mean, for Rick Ross to be going back and forth with Drake. And it's not like Drake don't have enough problems on his hands as is, because he does. We're gonna get to him in a few minutes. Trust and believe. But now but is that because I gotta do the math, because all of this gotta make sense to me. And you know how we get down over here. We like to put the pieces of the puzzle together to try to make sense of it all, right? So The game has entered the playground. Pop your collar. Hey. um, Listen, so I should go get my leather coat just so I could do that like, hey. Anyway, so the game, I don't know, out of nowhere, he just came, popped up in the situation out of nowhere, right? He said basically he's done sitting on the sidelines in 2024 Rat Wars. So he had to jump in there real quick. And Rick Ross is his target. Um, Rick Ross is the target of his pent up aggression. Game had been taking shots at Ross all week, and on Friday, the Bumpton rapper made his grand reveal, dropping a ruthless diss track, Freeway's Revenge. The title referenced the reformed Los Angeles narcotic dealer, um, from whom Rick infamously got his name. That's always been a issue of contingency in itself with the real Freeway Ricky Ross and then Rick Ross. That was a whole thing. I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all should. If y'all don't remember, I don't know where y'all been at over time. So the game goes on. I'm what I believe is IG, right? And he says it's quiet today. Wingstop must be closed on Mondays. And then here's another one. He says it may be it be the fat ninjas with the skinny legs always running their mouth. Ooh, child, child, child. All right, so the game's lyrics blur the lines between rap competition and pure disrespect. It makes slick references to Drake and Kendrick's ongoing battle. This ain't. Oh, the line. Here's the line. It says, "This ain't the Kendrick beef. My Draco sing songs." Well, a little hostile, aren't we? Oh my gosh. And essentially says the diss from Ross trolling Drake. These pair, I felt like it. I told you. I told you how I like to put stuff together, and I felt like, that's why I was like, is this a part of? I got my comments on that. The track also socks Rick Ross below the Gucci belt several times. Game brings out Rick's damning 2013 song from the lyrics where he rapped about date slipping narcotics in a woman's drink. Also includes choice bars about gunplay in Harry O's past Harry O's Death Row record. So naturally, the game also includes plenty of fake narcotic dealing, Fat Boy Wingstop references. Gotta keep things spicy. Um, Okay, so remember, this is the same guy who dedicated 10 minutes to dissing Eminem for the spirit of hip hop. If rap is a sport, call him Mookie Bates. Listen, uh, I feel like the game is just bored because, first and foremost, let me just say this. You might be cool with Drake. You might be. I don't know what the dynamic is of y'all relationship, right? I don't know. I don't know. It's not my business. Y'all could be bunk buddies for all I care, right? But this has nothing to do with you. Drake gotta hold his own. Well, I do like that he didn't go against Compton because he ain't coming for Kendrick. I like that he went elsewhere, but at the same time, this has nothing to do with you, sir. So now you're gonna insert yourself into some stuff that don't have nothing to do with you. It's really girly of you. I don't like that. I don't like these girly traits on men. One thing I don't like is when a man jump into somebody else's business, like that's some female trait type of situation. And I definitely don't like a pillow talking ass ninja either. Like you know the type that go and be laid up with a lady and be telling her all the stuff, or he be talking to everybody. He not only just his lady, it could be his homeboy, but he telling everybody else business but his own. You feel me? But he just telling people business, and some of the business that he telling, he lying. I don't like those type of people. They bother me. It's becoming a rap free for all Royal Rumble. It is. It's crazy out here. Um, it it's like the hokey pokey. Put your right foot, put your right foot in, take your OP out. Oh, take your op out. I mean, left foot out. Oh, ooh, some Harley Quinns. I love those. Um, the game got a lady that he owes money to for a very diddler type of situation. I know. It's like, why would you come in? That it's like they like to throw the rock and hide their hands. People are weirdos. They are. He may he may want to tread lightly. He may want to because you got situations and just. But you know what? Again, when it comes to this industry, whether it be Hollywood or the music industry, it's a lot of weirdo. Both of them. I keep saying this over and over again. They kind of intertwined if you really think about it. It's a lot of weirdos just creeping around within those industries. So yeah, he may want to tread lightly though. Oh, child. Now, speaking of Drake and Kendrick, it's lots to speak on this, but let's get to Stevie Wonder. How does that tie in? Do you actually? You're about to find out. You're about to find out. So listen, Stevie is not entertained. He is not entertained. All right. By this Kendrick and Drake beef. He tired of it. Oh, that's how you can tell Stevie and he definitely in his old man face. I'm tired of it. Uh, so all war gets a thumbs down in his book, including real world wars, which he says are more important. The music maestro spoke with reporters Friday about his thoughts on the feud between Jersey and K Dot, and while their respective diss songs may have racked up colossal numbers, which they did, Stevie flat out calls their battle a distraction from the real problems going on right now. I could concur. I could agree a little bit. I also think this is some built up tension between these two dudes, and that's why that's happening. But I think that all the hype. Well, no, because if you're a hip hop head, you just going to get hype. But anyway, he's specifically Stevie Wonder points out to actual wars that are unfolding around the globe. And while he doesn't pinpoint a specific one, it seems pretty clear that he's referring to Israel and Gaza. Of course, he may also be referring to the conflict in Eastern Europe between Ukraine and Russia, which is still raging on. Stevie tells us he thinks people should be more invested in these issues, among others, like homelessness. I believe that we should focus on the homeless. That's very important. But homelessness in the country. He asked, Stevie was asked if he was, if this was detrimental to hip hop culture. But it sounds like he thinks it's not good for anybody and that there's bigger fish to fry. I kind of agree with Stevie a little bit, though. Just a little bit. Only because, I mean, not necessarily. I'm about to sound so. Y'all not going to like what I'm about to say. It's very hard to say, let's focus on the war in Israel and with Israel and Gaza. It's very hard to say, let's focus on the war in Ukraine and Russia because, and I'm only just saying this because it's truth. It's very hard to focus me, myself. I'm not speaking for you guys. I'm just speaking for myself as an American. It's very hard for myself to focus on those wars when every day we fighting a war here in our own country. And it's like a never ending war. It's a consistent war. Every day we fighting this war. So it's like I can't focus on that, Stevie, but I can. I get what you're saying though. Yeah, we should focus on homelessness. We should focus on the fact that nobody, like the rich is getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, and the people in between are in purgatory. You feel me? So I kind of agree with Stevie on that one a little bit. There's some other things we could be focused on, but I'm not going to focus on other things tonight, Stevie. Sorry. Just not going to do it. What I'm going to do is focus on what's in the news. And there's some more stuff that we got to talk about. I'll save him for last because he going to be, his stuff come up on Wednesday anyway. But we're going to get into it. But he said that's what he said. And that's what he said. Now, and that's what he said. I'm going to say that for last because I want to add something to this one too. So listen, it's a couple of things. Patty Boots is first on the list. We have to talk about Patty Boots and all his melee and drama that he went through this freaking weekend. It was eventful for Patty Boots. Real eventful. So anyway, he relists his property in Beverly Hills. He's selling his Beverly Hills home. Uh so he's looking to unload his Beverly Hills estate anew. And these days, he has every reason to hightail it out of California. This as his Kendrick Lamar beef starts to wind up. The rapper relists his 10-bedroom home in the swanky SoCal neighborhood last week, slapping it with a hefty price of $88 million. Gee, child. If you're able to cough up the money to nab the luxury estate, then the 24,757 square feet of living space and its 22 bathrooms can all be yours. Patty Boots, you were showing off. Um, this house, which sits on 20 acres of lush grounds, is split into two parts: a seven bedroom main house and a nearby pool guest house. Indeed, it has all the bells and the whistles and all of that good stuff. It has a gym, and it Drake phony though. He act like he was using that gym. It has a tennis court, um, a nice little area in the front, foyer to come in. Drake's decision to relist his Beverly Hills property came before the Pow Pow incident. At his Toronto mansion, which we're gonna get to that too, where a security guard was left seriously injured, but right in the thick of his feud with K. Dot, who made it pretty clear that he had no love out here in Cali. Um, there's a couple of things that happened. So it's not only that situation with the security guard getting hit in Toronto, but it was a whole nother situation where he was at home and supposedly somebody broke into his house. Um, and there's a recording. I've been looking for the recording. I'm gonna have it. I promise you I am, because we're gonna listen to it and we're gonna pick that apart. But there's a recording of him calling the police department to report that his house is being intruded into, and so they have the 911 call. So I do want to listen to that and have a conversation about that. But let's want to have a conversation about that. Um, so they saying that geez, listen to this one. So they're saying that his security took down alleged trespasser, and that's the third one this week. But let me read the update. So the Toronto Police Service says that they responded to Drake's house at 3:30 p.m. today. What the heck is going on? And escorted a man off of Drake's property after he wouldn't leave when told. We're told they ticketed the man. They so nice in Canada. You just get a ticket. If this was America, he would have been in jail or beat down or something like that. You feel me? They so nice in Canada. I might like Canada. Drake received another unexpected visitor on Saturday with the security taking down another alleged trespasser, um, punctuating a scary moment at a week of scary moments at the estate. So there's some video floating around of his security guard taking down this person. Listen, I just feel like it's way too many incidences for this to be real. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we had two trespassers, a drive-by shooting. I don't know. It seems too much. I don't know. I'm trying to. It just seems too much. Let's get to the car. It just seems like too much. Um, Doc said Petty Boots about to have a rough summer. Listen, I feel like he making his summer rough because that's just too much. No, property tax will be super wild. I'll pass. Yeah, I don't want no parts of that. I mean, it sound good, but geez, Louise, what? BBL jersey using the gym. You think it's okay? I don't think he's using that damn gym. It look. If you can see the picture, it looked too clean for somebody to be in there using that gym. Let's just put it like that. Interesting. A 911 call. I hope people ain't acting a fool over the music and the art. Listen, nah, they got a 911 call where he was saying he was in the car. I'm gonna get the 911 call. We're gonna listen to it. But basically, he was saying he was it was just him and his girlfriend home alone. He had let his security go. People broke into his house, and I guess him and his girlfriend hid in the closet. And then he was like in a room next door to him. And then he said they was trying to get his caffeine strips. They was trying to get his caffeine strips. He got a bunch of them in the next room. So that's basically what he was saying. I don't know what that is and why that is, but that's what he was saying, like on the phone call. I'm gonna get it so we can just listen because I don't want y'all know, I don't like for y'all to just take my word for stuff. I want y'all to have it too. Like I want to give it to everybody. I'm gonna give it to you. But it was a weird phone call. Like it was weird. It was like, all right, it's one thing to be scared, right? But it's a whole nother thing to like, why did you tell them about the caffeine? Like, was it caffeine strips? Because like, why did you have to go into detail about that? It was just weird. It was weird. Okay. So see, I don't like these coincidences. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, why was that important? Because like you just wait till they get there and then they clear the house and then you see if anything's missing and then you would tell them, well, yeah, my caffeine strips are missing. But why was that included in your 911 call? I don't know. It was just weird. Um it's just weird. It's really, really freaking weird. I was like, why is that a part of the phone call? Okay. Very interesting about caffeine strips. Yeah, like he said, they was like some caffeine strips that you put on your tongue and let them absorb on your tongue, and then that's that. So I wonder if it. Doc said, I wonder if it's cold words. That's what I'm feeling like. It's some narcotic for real. Like I don't, because why is that something that you saying on the phone call? It just doesn't make sense to me. Drake is having a wild weekend. Uh, And there was too much going on at one time, all in one weekend. And coincidentally, it's after Kendrick done drug you behind for filth, back and forth and back and forth. And then he dropped you, picked you up again, and drug you back and forth again. Why is all this stuff happening all of a sudden? Publicity stunt much? Why is this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Just don't. It's just out of nowhere now. All of a sudden, you feel me? Like, oh, whatever. So of course we all know that Diddy's son. Where we at on time? Diddy's son. Okay, we good. Released a diss record. I one would assume that it's aimed at 50 because he said something about 50 in the song. Um, he said something about 50 in the song. Let me see. Wait. Or code for police to do something different. I don't know. I don't know what the code is back, but what I do know is that was weird that he mentioned them caffeine strips. Like, I don't know. It's weird. And when they asked him what his name was, initially when he first started off, he was like, "My name is Aubrey," which would make sense because that's his name, right? But then he was like, "But I go by the name of Drake." The fuck, motherfucker! Your mortgage say Aubrey. It don't say Drake on it. Gosh, I'm sorry. Why did they need to know that you go by the name of Drake? They would figure that out when they got to your fucking house. It's an emergency. People are breaking into your home. Anyway, so let me get to this thing. So Diddy's son dropped a little diss track or whatever. It's been circulating the internet or whatever. And basically it's to possibly um discourage us for believing that anything that's been said thus far about them is true. Um, um, I'm just gonna keep reading the court records. Speaking of those, and Diddy's son Christian, yeah, we jumping into his case on Wednesday, so be here for that. Yeah, we're gonna dive in, see what's that is all about. I heard this a little titillating too. But yeah, so that's that. He said he can't wait to hear this call. Yeah, I'm gonna get it so we can listen to it. I'm gonna find a way for us to listen to it because you gotta hear this crap. I'm like, who cares that your name is Aubrey? I mean, your name is Drake. You go by the name of Drake. My name is Aubrey, but I go by the name of Drake. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. I'm just pointing out the weird moments. Pointing out the weird moments. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy. Yeah, I said it. Chuck, you are crazy. But yeah, so he made the little song or whatever. And even 50 had fun with the song today, but you know, of course, 50 would. It's like, don't bait him in, fool. By the way, I still stand by. I don't necessarily think he's necessarily the villain, 50 Cent, that is. I don't necessarily, I mean, I don't think that he is an angel. I just don't think that he's necessarily a villain. He was just, I feel like he was just trying to expose some things. And in his process of exposing things, he exposed some things that was close to him, like his baby mama, Daphne Joy. But whatever, I digress. Um, so yeah. So I wouldn't play the song on here. But yeah, he dropped a little diss song. So it was interesting. It was interesting. I'll say very tone deaf. It's not a song I would be like, oh, I gotta go download that. Nah, not one of them. Um, not a banger. You feel me? Um, and last but not least, our last story for the evening. So Diddy, I saved this for last because that's going to trickle over to what we're going to get into on Wednesday. Diddy is asking the judge to toss a Jane Doe's lawsuit which alleges SA or S misconduct against him. And he lays out a few different reasons. Keep this out. So according to the filing, Diddy's attorneys want Jane Doe's suit in which she alleges that she was violated by Diddy and others at the age of 17. We read this case. I don't know if y'all remember, but we did read this case a while back. We read this case. So and others at the age of 17 back in 2003 dismissed dismissed I can't even say dismissed with prejudice. That was like a tongue tie. I don't know how I got tongue tied just that quick, but he wants it dismissed with prejudice. And they say that the statute of limitation on the statute she's suing under has elapsed. Oh, that'd be messed up if they did that to her and she can't even move forward. But anyway, in other words, Diddy's attorneys say that this woman missed her window to sue. But more importantly, they point out that she didn't include any pertinent details outside of her alleged assault, which they feel makes her claims paper thin and not worthy of being heard. They also insist her allegations simply never happened, period. Um, the lawyers also slammed slammed the fact that she slapped a trigger warning on her lawsuit. She did though. It's big as day. It's clear as day on the document. I still have the document, by the way. I should put those on. I'm gonna put those on the app just in case you want to revisit those. What is going on today? But I'm gonna put those on the app because I still have those too. Um, Something they claim was likely done to drum up attention to the salacious nature of her claims, which Diddy's attorneys say is completely without merit. Mm, mm, mm. They write, the sparse amendment to the original complainant cannot remedy the falsehoods and incurable defects in a new pleading. Like the original complaint, it fails to state any viable claim and must be dismissed. Ooh. The more I get into these court cases, the more I get a little bit more on point with my little legal jargon. Um, and I don't think I should know any because my godmother's an attorney. I don't think I still should know any, but now that I'm into these court documents, it's like, something. Anyway, the attorneys add the plaintiff cannot allege what day or time of the year the alleged incident occurred, and yet purports to maliciously call the important oh my gosh recall the important details with specific. So they saying basically, how can she, if she can't remember the day and the day it happened, like what time or what time of the year it was and all of that good stuff, then how could she possibly remember? I mean, how can she prove her case? Not how could she remember? Because this still totally could have happened to her. But in the legal standpoint, if you can't give, well, she did give a place. She said it was at daddy's house. So I guess that's a thing. Guess that's a thing. Accordingly, this case should be dismissed now with prudence to protect the Combs defendants from further further injury upon his reputation and before more party and judicial resources are squandered. Well, I don't think it's her attorney. Well, I don't think it's the judge, nor. But I guess you would have to say that to a judge, I guess, because they don't care about his money, him running out of money. So we gotta hurry up and dismiss this case so he don't run out of money. Why? Because he got a million other cases that out here that he got to fight. This is crazy. But I guess they figure like, let's pick the lesser of all the cases. We got to choose what case is more feasible for us to win versus because the little Rod one not looking good for him right now. He already settled with Cassie, so that took a chunk of money, and then he still got other cases out there too. So I just don't know. I don't know. Um, so they said also remember this woman who sued Diddy as a Jane Doe actually invoked Cassie's name in her original complaint. Um, and interestingly enough, she's repped by the same lawyers. That also looks crazy. I mean, at the same time, I don't know because Harp Pierre is involved in that case right there too, and he also has another case, and it's not that case. It's another case. So I don't know. It's weird out here. The music industry got a bunch of weirdos, bunch of them. If they looking, if they looking for a one makes sense. Yeah, funny. I'm just saying, all of these things, all of these things. If you look at them, um, it'll make sense. It'll come together, and all the pieces will fit. Y'all see how we was just like, okay, well, the girls from North Carolina, um, well, who did they come up there to see? Who was in the group? They was in the group, and they was in 1991, 1992. Yeah, they was doing shit for Father MC, which he earned some, acknowledgement for whatever, and that included them in the acknowledgement. So it just goes together. And yeah, and that's probably that's why I'm looking at it like the lawyer sat down and was like, we got to look at all of these cases, and they put all the dockets on the table and was like, listen, which one of these can we get rid of? And her case seems to be the easier one to get rid of. And because of that situation, one is she can't give dates or whatever. That's one. But two, then you are represented by the same lawyers that Cassie retained. And then on top of that, she was added into your court case. So that looks crazy. So I don't know. But we do have to get to these love notes. I don't know. It's weird. This is weird. It's weird. All right, so this is weird. I want to give a big shout out to anybody who's watching from YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Hit the like button for me, please. Hit that like button, please. It's a free way to support this show. You don't want to donate. You gotta donate, but hit the button at least. You feel me? To help us keep this thing going, this thing of ours. Let's hit the button. Hit the button. And it's just weirdness all over the place, Doc. They're just weirdos. Anyway, I gotta get to these love notes. So I guess I should start by explaining the love notes for those who are new, and for those who are old, you already know the story. I used to just call it love. Doc used to say I had Doc used to call it show notes. And I'm like, no, it's not show notes, it's love. So we used to bicker back and forth. He also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition note, but first of all, I did not. It was just a lot of cities, a lot of states, and a lot of countries. So we solved the problem. We agreed to call it love notes. So that's what we call it now. It's love notes. And how we solve the composition notebook problem is, guess what? We went green. So I'm about to show love to some people real quick. Show some love real quick. It's all about the love. I'm a hip hop hippie. I gotta show the love. Thank you for all of the love. Shout out to my top 6, really 7. The United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Canada, Belgium, I gotta add China in there because they showed up and showed out. Sorry. Um, Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, uh, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all, babes. Hi, I love you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland. I said China 2 times. Dang nabbit. Tunisia, Venezuela, Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, babies. I love you too. Oh man, I gotta update the list. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, and Lithuania. Hi, babies. I love you too. Let me make sure there's nobody else I need to be checking for real quick. Yeah, I said China twice. I didn't mean to do that. It's very hard to not say them twice because it's already on the list. But they showed up and they showed out. Um, I don't know what's going on with them, but they did come up here and was like, you know what? We get ready to take the #1 spot. So right now, as it stands, I gotta check one more place. But right now, as it stands, it looks like China is in the lead for the top of the list right now, which is so crazy. I can't even believe this. Hi, China, though. I don't have no beef with y'all. That's cute. It's real cute. No. Hey, China. So cute that y'all showing up, and supporting and showing love. I love you. Thank you. I'm not happened, but it's great. Yeah. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to check and make sure I have any updates to this list that I could just really say real fast. But China, yeah, China came through and they showing out. And I don't know what to say about this. This is just titillating. So titillating. Let me see. What's going on over here? And then we can move forward. Let me see. And the last. They do that one. Just want to make sure I miss nobody. Nobody. Okay. We good. All right. Yeah. So I love to see the list grow though. It's always a special thing. It's always a beautiful thing. Keep coming back. Keep showing the love, man. Keep giving me the love. I love it. I need it. I want more of it. But yeah, them people right there, they ain't playing about your girl, and I ain't playing about them, boo. Yeah, so all in all, today's see how we gonna wrap this up today. Drake, word on the streets is you just run around selling all your property. I also heard that if you don't live in, if you don't own property or you don't rent a space, but I don't see how that's true because let's say, let me pose the question. What they saying basically, if you don't live in the United States and you can't go to prison, but that's false because people come to the United States all the time, break the law, go to prison for a little bit, and then get deported. But I guess they saying if you don't live here, they can't put them on trial. I don't know what they trying to say, but what I know is this: that dude is selling his properties, or could he be selling the properties because he's scared? He's scared. I don't think so. It didn't sound like why would because people come here and break the law all the time and get arrested. Matter of fact, the United States so ignorant they go to other countries to go pick people up so they could bring them back over here so they could go to prison. So that can't be true. Only way that's true is if they go to Bali with Russell Simmons, but whatever. Um, so, but I don't know what he got going on. Maybe he's selling the property in Cali because he's scared because he knew what he got going on with Drake. That's my theory. I said with Drake, with Kendrick. That's my theory. My theory is not that he's trying to escape the law. Because if they want him, they'll get him. The United States is ignorant like that. Whether they'll go get him. You can. we have an extradition with so we do have a okay we do have a treaty with them as far as you know. It would make sense since the countries are so close together. Like that don't make sense. Um. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what you got going on over there, Drake, but your gym don't look like you work out in there much. Let me just tell you that it was a little bit just. It don't look like it's been worked out in. I'm just saying, but maybe because he don't be there. Y'all, let's start a petition so we could get this Mob Deep biopic started, and we can send it to 50 so he could do it and put it somewhere good. Um, Stevie Wonder, I feel you, baby. It is a distraction a little bit, but like I said, I can't focus on what they got going on because I got to focus on the war I'm fighting. Um, the game, I don't know, baby. You just seem bored to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. You seem a little bored. You should probably find something to do because that situation with Rick Ross and Drake has nothing to do with you. Even if that's your homeboy, it's still a one-on-one between. It don't matter that he got 5 different one-on-ones going on right now. 7, 11, 12 one-on-ones going on right now. That doesn't matter. This is not your. You can't be fighting his battles, my G. So I'm gonna need you to go mind your business and find you something to do. Mind the business that pays you, gang. That's all I'm saying. Just mind the business that pays you. Um, and yeah, and Puffy, little son, Puffy. Y'all think y'all slick. Y'all not slick. And get your son. Stop him from making whack ass music. How about that? Can we get that? You may get your affairs in order because it's not looking good for you, sir. And your son probably should not be making that song right now. And like that, everything that's going on right now, I don't think it's a good idea to be making songs about how y'all going to deal with everybody after y'all get past these legal issues. I don't know. It's probably not good to talk trash to people. But anyway, Puffy, get your signs. Get your signs. Tell him sit down somewhere. All right. I'm just saying, geez, Louise, let me get these things out the way real quick. Puffy, get your sign. Jeez. All right, remember, y'all, get your damn sign. That's the problem. He probably need his ass whipped. He done been coddled his whole life, thinking, walking around thinking he could do and say everything he want. Now he out here making whack ass diss tracks towards 50, and 50 finds it funny. Remember, y'all, we're gonna start this petition so we could get this Mob Deep biopic started. 50 Cent in charge of it. But you could join the conversation, call in a text, you drop a comment. Um, the number scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I don't feel like I should have to keep saying it. It's on the screen. Just look at the bottom. It's scrolling. You can ask me to drop the link. I might, but only if you're on your best behavior. I don't like what y'all be doing in that backstage, and then I let y'all on, and then y'all do some more weirdo stuff. I don't got time for that. If you would like to talk to us about anything, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Again, the email address is contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Know that when I play these videos, which I'm going to be playing actually probably a couple of videos, perhaps. Oh, I got to do this one thing real quick. But I'm going to be playing a couple of videos, perhaps, in the near future. Hold on. Because we do have a gentleman. Hold on. Let me get this right first. We do have a gentleman stopping by the friendly studio called The House That Cat Built in the kingdom of Cat. We will have a nice friendly visit from a person who has been on this show before. I had to put this on the screen real quick. That's why I was doing the banter. Has been on this show before. And he just hasn't been in the actual studio. So he will be actually in the studio this time. And I'm excited for. I love a good interview, a good smoke break. They're always entertaining and fun. Hold on. Because I want to know why this is not on the screen, my friend. This is irritating now. That's why I gotta make a moving one of these. That would make me happy. I'm gonna make one tomorrow. And my kids out of school, so it's awesome. Hold on. I'll have plenty of time to get it done. But yeah, so let me see. Okay, there we go. It was acting funny, y'all. Sorry. Sorry. We have this gentleman coming through. He goes by the name of Sir. Hold on. Linwood. Let me put this on the no. I don't know what's happening. No. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? Okay, there we go. There we go. It was acting funny for a minute. Um, goes by the name of Linwood. Awesome fellow. But he'll be coming through, stopping through, sitting down, chopping it up with us in the studio, which is, it should be a good vibe. It should be fun. And so that's happening. So I will be playing some music soon. But know that when I do play music, I have permission to play the music. I have written, visual, audio, email. I have consent. That's why we don't take requests over here, because I like to ask for permission from the people whose music I'm playing. And then we have Fire Fridays, where my DJ is in charge of the music selection. He puts the mix together. I am just here to present it. But we do not take requests. Okay? So I just need you to know that. So just come over here, sit back, chill, and enjoy the show. That's all I could tell you. That's all I could tell you. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but that's just what it is over here. It's what it is. It is what it is. All right. All right. As long as y'all know, it is what it is. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like. We need every share. We need every subscription. Yes, we do. I wish y'all go over there and fill this coffee community up so I can cuss whenever I want to, and I don't have to limit my words, because I have to do that on here, on these little areas. Well, not so much Facebook, but more so YouTube. They be making me watch my mouth, and I don't like it. I don't want to watch my mouth. I want to just cuss. I just want to let it go. I just want to fly like, bitch, let me tell you. You feel me? I don't have to wait till the last minute to tell you what's up. No. And I want to be able to express myself in the way in which I want to express myself. That's basically it. That's all. Sorry. My bad. My bad, y'all. I'm having a moment. All right. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Big shout out to my DJ, Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Yeah. Big shout out to Rukazi, always doing the damn thing. And remember to let us know how you feel about these mixes. We would like to know. We would like to know. He on here and there. He be up here all the time now when we do our Fire Fridays now. So he's paying attention. He can see the comments himself. Let us know how we feel about him. Let us know how we feel. We would like to know. So let me see. Let me get to these comments real quick. Oh, my bad. Let me see. So we worldwide, Petty Boots won't have to worry about a hot summer above the border. I think he got to worry about something, because stuff going on up there too. The last intruder incidents all happened in Canada. This is the crazy part. Like, you running to get rid of these homes in the United States, but it sounds like you're in more danger in Canada than you are in the United States. Top Flight, catch the vibes. Don't be like the Combs clan and catch cases. I'm just saying. I don't want anybody to be catching cases, but I'm not mad, because they keeping us busy over here. But whatever. That was a very selfish thing to say. I know, but fuck it. A-U Big Purr. A-U Big Purr. Stop playing with us. A-U Big Purr. fight with us shortly. All right, so hey, you big pie. But listen, I don't know what's wrong with them people. They crazy. He bugging out over there. I don't know what's going on, but they keeping me busy. So like, can I really complain? Not really. I don't really think I got a fair complaint in this fight because guess what? Keeping mama busy. All I'm just saying is, did he get your sign? Stop him. He is doing too much right now. This little diss song needs to be like scraped from the internet, and it's too late because everybody got it now. Like this, he not built for this kind of work. I mean, his father wasn't even a real rapper. He said, "Who cares if I write rhymes, I write checks." Like, get your sign. All right, get your son, get your son, get your son. All right, Doc. Thank you, baby. So I'm about to get out of here myself. I just need him to get his son. Hey, you big guy. Um, Mind your business, except for on Medium Mondays, where I come and I tell everybody's business. I'm definitely telling everybody's business on this GAB Beat. I am. Sorry. Just, I am. I'm telling it. Um, I'm nosy. I'm telling it. Um, Join us for the tap in, which is tomorrow night. Doc will be on air on here with me, and we will go into our bag and discover or rediscover, should I say. Thank you, Doc, baby. Um, we will discover or rediscover some maybe movies or music or musicians or producers or whatever comes out the bag. We're gonna grab in the bag, jump in the bag, grab something out, read it, talk about it. That's what we do on the tap in. And then at the end of the tap in, we do this lovely, lovely, lovely thing we like to call the final exam. And tomorrow's final exam, the year is 1992. Doc said he got to go. He will catch me tomorrow. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, baby. But yeah, tomorrow's artist year is 1992. So if the artist had something out in 1992, it's probably about that, maybe. I don't know. Doc does the questions. I just guessing right now. The champ is here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Gotta know it. The champ is here. Hey, you big pie. The champ is here. I'm pretty good at this hip hop trivia thing. I know a little something, something. I think my score is at, I don't know. I don't know what my score is net right now. I think it's up there though. I think it's 18 or 19 or something like that, or 19.5. It's close to 20 though. Um, I am the reigning champ. You must come and catch up to that score to beat me. So I encourage you to. I dare. See what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. But right now, I am the champ at this fun game called Ha Ha the Tap In. Anyway, with a final exam on the tap in. But anyway, and then on Wednesdays, we get a little wider. We haven't been wet in a long, long time because people keep breaking the law and then getting caught up, and then be having these cases, and these people just so happen to be famous, and so we've been digging into their mess because they shouldn't be doing this trifling shit that they out here doing. But whatever. So yeah, that's what happens. And that's usually where we nosy at. But other than that, mind your business. Love your babies, hug your babies, tell your babies that they are the GOAT, shorty. Tell them they are the greatest of all time. Tell them they could be anything they want to be. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, freaking janitor, freaking secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. Space, they deal with space. Look up, go outside right now. Well, when I finish, go outside, look up at the sky. You might see some stars. They deal with that up there. They want to do that, tell them to do it. They want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, commentator. I'm more than certain they got engineers over there at NASCAR too. So whatever the case may be, I don't know what they do over there at NASA. What I do know is they got a need for speed, and at one point in time, muscle cars was the thing. And I still to this day love me. I love me a muscle car. So yeah. So if they want to work for NASA, then tell me go over there and work for NASA. But the point is just to tell them to be the greatest of all times. Be whatever you're going to be the greatest at it. That's just it. It's your job. You the parent. It's your job to encourage them to be that. So do your damn job, stupid. Um, do your damn job, stupid. Hold on, let me put this back on here. Hey, you big purr. Um, stay in your lane. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you should stay in your lane, because my lane is not your lane. And you jump in my lane, you're gonna get this boo boo, and you do not want her. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, don't leave that bitch in the pride, eating her gazelle, taking care of her little cubs, or in this case, her cub. She not bothering nobody. Don't go poking the fucking lion. Leave her where she is. She not bothering anybody. You don't want her. She's not nice. She's a bitch. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly, and all that good stuff. Hey, you big purr. You want her, or at least her, at bare minimum. Hey, you big purr. Because let me tell you something. If cat is purring, cat is a happy, 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 happy girl. Ain't you big purr? You want the last two. You don't want the first one. She's a bitch. She's not nice. You're not going to like her much. None of that shit. And what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your fucking lane. That's it. Simple. Basic math. Stay in your lane. You don't need that. This is where I always talk about Mob Deep every night. Petition. Mob Deep biopic. We need to get it to 50. I feel like we should do this. But anyway. Do not keep worrying about these bullshit ass battles out here, man. Sometimes you could lose the battle, but live to fight the fucking war and win. So worry about the war, don't worry about the battle. Like some battle, you gotta pick and choose your battles wisely. And Mob Deep already told y'all. They told you, I tell y'all, they told y'all this every night. They said that there is a war going on outside and that no man is safe from. They also said you can run, but you can't hide forever in these streets. Okay, y'all know what they said. I can't do it, but y'all know I want to though. Real bad, real bad. But here's the thing: they told you all of these things. Very smart young men for the time that they were telling you these things, because they were young when they was telling you these things. But smart, using that knowledge. But yeah, say fuck the battle, live to fucking fight the war, bitch, and win. Because I'm all about winning, all about progression. But yeah, some small ass battles. Fuck you, fuck them. You got this. You can have it. And be who you are. Don't let nobody tell you. They gonna have something. Everybody got something to say, right? And usually it's the people who should not have the most to say that always have the most to say. Fuck them. Be who you are. When you came in by yourself, you leaving by yourself. Fuck that. You don't got time to be trying to be out here trying to pacify every goddamn body. No, just be who you are and be happy with who you are. And that's how I feel about that. You big purr. You big purr. Yeah, but we about to get up out of here. I got things to do. I gotta finish my little, straightening up in here. Still making some few little feng shui decisions in here, but it's coming along. I like it. I love it. I love it, actually. I'm obsessed. But anyway, so I will see y'all tomorrow night for the tap-in. Make sure you are here at 9:30, ready to talk about this hip-hop thing or movies. I don't know what's coming out the bay. But at the end, we definitely talking hip-hop. So make sure you tune in and Make sure you tune in. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Make sure you tune in. Good night, y'all. Bye.